This is the first time they've seen each other, so we need a second for them to take it all in. So he just said, wow. On behalf of Arlene and Chris and their families, I would like to welcome all of you here today. Each one of you has been asked to be here because your love, your encouragement, and support is so very valuable to them. Chris and Arlene felt that it was important that you would be here today to witness and celebrate this new chapter in their lives. So welcome, everyone, and please take your seats. And now you two can stand a little closer to each other if you'd like. You could hold hands if you like, whatever makes you comfortable. I tried telling Chris how gorgeous you look, but I knew words were not going to quite cut it. So, and he looks pretty darn beautiful too, doesn't he? Well, we have lived in a crazy world this past year where days and months have gone by, seemingly in the blink of an eye, and we really couldn't gather. And today, we get to not only gather, but we get to gather in celebration for these two in lifelong commitment. So this is monumental. Today, you're going to see beautiful people that you haven't seen in too long, people that you've watched grow up. All of you have taken the time to be here with Arlene and Chris to ensure them that they are surrounded by love as they take their wedding vows. For the rest of their lives, the memory of having all of you here today will stay with them. And for that, they are deeply grateful. So no matter if you live near or far, you should all know that you are never far from their hearts. So thank you all for being here. Now, a wedding, as everyone knows, is the union of two people who love each other and are pledging their commitment, declaring that, witnessed by all of these people. But yours is even bigger because it also unites your families. So today, you are blending your families together and you're adding branches and strengthening your family tree. Arlene and Chris want to acknowledge their parents for all the love and support and nurturing that you've given them over the course of their lives, because you have been an essential part of who they are today. Today, one family gets a new son, and one family gets a new daughter, and so congratulations to all of you. And so, here we are on your big day. So much planning has gone into this, and you walked up the aisle single, and just like magic, you're gonna walk back down that aisle married. And so today is a whole new beginning. Now, a wise person once said that marriage is the joining of two people that promise to be together, love and support each other, be loyal to each other for a lifetime, to be together physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And that wise person was Arlene, because I quoted exactly what she said, and she's correct. Marriage means always being there for each other, whether it's for small things or big things. It means total faithfulness and commitment, communication and honesty, believing and respecting in each other, paying attention to each other's needs, and maybe most of all, listening. And that is a quote from Chris. So when I asked you to tell me a few things about each other, you were very forthcoming, and apparently you know marriage very well because you've got it. You've got the essence of exactly what it is to be married. Now, you both knew from day one on your second time around that your relationship was going to be something exceptional. You both said that when you knew that second time when you got together that you knew you had found your one person. Chris was, of course, drawn to your beauty, but he said it is your inner beauty that truly makes you shine. He admires how hardworking you are, that you're so kind, and he never has to second guess what you're thinking because you say exactly what you're thinking. He loves that you have a great sense of humor and that you're always so positive. And Arlene loves that you make her feel loved, respected, and cared for at all times. You go out of your way to make her happy. You're always supportive, and your calm, peaceful personality brings her serenity. She says, and I'm quoting her one more time, "You are simply the best person in the world." She said that more than once, actually. You two truly enhance each other. Arlene and Chris, you are marrying your best friend today. And as best friends, you know you can discuss all of your ideas, your hopes, your dreams. You understand each other's needs, and you appreciate each other's thoughts. Remember every day the privilege of having each other as company. It's truly a gift. Love is friendship that has caught fire. It's quiet understanding, mutual confidence, sharing, and occasionally it's forgiving. But it's loyalty through good and bad. Love accepts imperfection and strives towards perfection. It's content with the present, but always looks to the future. Your love is perfect in its potential to only grow stronger over the course of your lives together. So remember, as you take your vows especially, love is what brought you together, love is what brought you up this aisle, and love will always prevail. I promise you're getting close to the kiss at the end, but there's a few more formalities. One of them is called the declaration. It's where I formally ask you if you are prepared. You look totally prepared. But I ask you now, Arlene and Chris, you are about to take the vows of matrimony. So I ask you, are you prepared to not just say these words, but to abide by those words for as long as you both will live? If so, together, just say yes.
Yes.
Okay, you heard them. It's unanimous. Good. And let me ask if all of you that are here today supporting these soon-to-be newlyweds always stand by in love and support just like you are today. If so, let me hear you shout out, we will.
We will.
Excellent. And so now you're going to say a few words to each other that truly take you over a new threshold in life, because after you've shared these words with each other, you'll say to the world, this is my husband and this is my wife. And so we begin formally by you repeating after me each, and then Arlene and Chris have written vows for each other. So we'll start with you, sir, repeating after me, but speaking to your lovely bride, okay? I, Chris, take you, Arlene, to be my wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward. For better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, for our lifetime together. Well done, sir. Are you ready to do the same? Okay. I, Arlene, take you, Chris, to be my husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward. For better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, for our lifetime together. Beautiful. And now that you've written your own vows, you want to take this? Who dares to go first? Who would like to say their vows first? Which one? Okay, I'm going to turn this, hand you this, and I'll turn this around so people can hear what you're saying to your husband-to-be.
I honestly thought I would never find real love until I found you. I can't believe how blessed I am to have you, my best friend, the love of my life, my soulmate. You make me happier than I could have ever imagined, and more loved than I ever thought was possible. I'm so lucky you're mine. I can't wait to share my life with you in everything. Today, tomorrow, and the rest of my days, I promise to respect and honor you, to be faithful and honest to you always. I will be by your side no matter what, and will help and support you in every way I can. I promise to love you unconditionally and to cherish you now and forever. I love you.
I love you.
Yes, applause would be okay.
Today I start my new life, a life I only ever thought would be a dream. Arlene, you have changed that for me. In you, I have met my soulmate and my best friend. Today, we begin a new life together, and it is more than just mine or yours, it's ours. I have prepared these vows to you and to us. I vow to always love you with all my mind, heart, soul, and body, to be there always through the good times and the hard times. I vow to always be faithful and honest to you, to respect you, to love and put you first. I vow to never let the sun set on anger, to sleep every night with peace and love in my heart towards you. I vow to cherish each moment and laugh our way through life together. I vow when we are old, we will look back at our years with joy and love and with no regrets. I love you.
Truly beautiful, both of you. Well, your wedding rings are going to be introduced next, and your wedding rings are very special. They're far more than just a piece of jewelry. They're symbolic. They're a perfect circle, of course, symbolizing an endless love that has no end. They also are a reminder every day that you're two individuals, but you've chosen to be bound to one another. So I hope that they remind you that every day that marriage is not a destination, it's a journey, and it's a daily opportunity to give love and to be loved. And I hope that every day you look at your wedding rings, you remember how happy you feel today. So, sir, it's the time for you to introduce those. Okay. Thank you. I'll give you this one, and I'm going to put this in your hand. So, if you can just hold your hand down, and he'll put that on the tip of your finger first. Close it. You don't want to drop it. Close your hand. Yep. Put that right on the tip of your finger. And now you're going to repeat after me together. And after he slips your ring on, you'll slip his on. Okay? I promise to encourage you.
I promise to encourage you.
Together.
I promise to encourage you
To nurture your dreams.
to nurture your dreams,
To support your endeavors.
to support your endeavors.
I will always be with you
I will always be with you
in times of joy or sorrow,
in times of joy or sorrow,
and be your partner
and be your partner
in all things.
in all things.
I will strive toward perfect love
I will strive towards perfect love
and offer you total faith
and offer you total faith
and total trust.
and total trust.
This is my sacred vow.
This is my sacred vow.
Okay, place that on her finger. Beautiful. And now you'll put Chris's ring on his finger. Perfect. And now, right before the long-awaited kiss, we will have a blessing. Dear God, we thank you for this day and the opportunity to experience perfect love by sharing Arlene and Chris's happiness. Give them the strength to weather life's storms, the faith to trust in you, in each other, and in the sacred bonds of marriage, and the love to carry them throughout their life. Bless them with friendship, health, and prosperity, and let them always remember to be thankful for the gift they have found in one another. Let their home be a sanctuary of comfort, peace, and joy, where all who enter will be touched by the light of their love. We ask you this with joyful, grateful, and humble hearts. Amen. And with that said, I would just like to add that just before they do their kiss, Chris will break the glass, and we should all say L'chaim, which means good luck. And so, we all hope the love that you two share just continues to grow bigger and stronger over the course of a long and happy life together. Having declared yourselves to each other, witnessed by everyone here, I have the great honor to pronounce you husband and wife. And do you want to kiss your bride first and then break your glass? Mr. and Mrs. Radbill, everyone, congratulations.
grand music. Let's see if we got a little David Bowie here. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for the parents of the groom. Make some noise for Chris and Charlotte, everyone. Make some more noise. I like that. Next, please make some noise for Amita. Go Amita, go Amita.
To the song they're playing on the radio. Let's sway while color lights up your face. Let's sway.
Next, please make some noise for Aditi and Alex.
If you say run, I'll run with you. If you say hide,
Uh-oh.
we'll hide.
Next, put your hands together for Apita and Jason.
If you should walk into my arms, tremble like a flower.
Hey, hey. Please put your hands together for the maid of honor and best man, Suhani and Dan. All right. It gives me great pleasure, everyone, to announce to you one more time. Dun, 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 dun. Please put your hands together for Chris and Arlene Radbill. Nice job. We're going to have the first dance first, couple's first dance. So get your cameras out. Make sure you give some encouragement to the couple as they do their first dance. Encouragement, ladies and gentlemen, encouragement. A round of applause for the bride and groom and everyone that joined them as well.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, and thank you so much for all coming. And we just are just so very, very happy to celebrate this wonderful occasion with you all together. And we just wanted to say that Chris and Arlene, we love you so very much.
Enjoy the night. Oh, can you hear me? Okay. Isn't she look beautiful? All right. And he looks handsome. By the way, my name is Jonathan. I'm Arlene's uncle, mom's brother. There are different names in India where we come from. Mom's brother is called Mama, so I'm her mama. So Chris, you're going to call me Mama. Anyway, in where we come from culturally, when there is a wedding, there is a follow-up events after that. What happens is in a wedding, there are new hookups happen. You know, the new boys and girls meet, and then there is a next wedding after that, and next wedding after that. So we told our boys, we have 4 boys here who have no girlfriends, and we brought them here. Where are the girls? From Radbill family and from Reese family, where are the young girls? There are 4 boys here. Yeah, those are the 3 of them. You sit there right there. Yeah. Anyway. So that's our, aside from joke, I think that's our way of our Indian tradition and wedding. There's one wedding, and there is definitely something happens in the first wedding, and then the second one, and the third one, and fourth one. And that's how we are 1.4 billion people. And as you can see here, as you saw Chris's family and Arlene's family is probably more than 50% here. That credit goes to, what I'm talking about. Anyway, enjoy the meal, enjoy the event, and I really would like to meet all of us. My name is Jonathan Barkley, forgot to introduce myself, and Arlene's mom's younger brother.
Yeah, my brother.
And I have so if you want to understand our family, very simple. There are 2 old ladies there, very beautiful, young old ladies, my mom and her older sister, and everybody is their kids. By the way, these two sisters are out of 10 other siblings. So you are meeting only 20% of our family. And that too from the mother's side, not from the dad's side. So you can do your math. So this is a very small portion of our family here. We have a very big family, but we are really glad to see the Radbill family, Reese family, everybody, welcome. I live in Westchester. I would like to meet all of you on one-on-one basis. And thanks for having us here. And Arlene and Chris, we love you, all of you. And we are happy for you.
Thank you so much.
And we love you. And this is your day.
Hey guys, how you doing? Hey, my name's Dan. Just want to thank everybody for being here. It's been a beautiful day so far. I think we can all agree on that. It's a real pleasure and honor, I think, for every one of us to be here. So I know Chris going back. We started working together probably like 9-10 years ago at Guitar Center, which is sort of like the job you get, when you're kind of done school and you don't know what to do with your life, but you love music. And really what it kind of led to, I think, for a lot of us was a lot of lifelong relationships, which has been such a blessing, you know what I mean? So Chris, when I started, was a tech, so we'd fix guitars, work on people's guitars. So we immediately just kind of connected because we just loved all the same music, all the same kind of like gear, our heads were just in like the same place. So it was just like kind of, finding like another kindred spirit, out there. And then as our relationship kind of progressed, wound up joining our band, and we've been playing together, now for like 6 or 7 years. So it's just been such a cool, experience to kind of have that relationship there. Chris is a great musician. He's a great builder of instruments, of, amplifiers. I mean, anything that you can conceive of musically, this guy can actually do it with his hands, and it's just like, that's one thing. So not only is he like a talented person, but he's also, I think we all know this, he's just like the kindest dude. You know what I mean? Like he's the type of dude you want in your corner. He's the type of dude you can go to if you have a problem. You know what I mean? You can confide in him. He's selfless. He's passionate. He loves people. He loves everybody in this room. So I was talking to my mom last night, and she was telling me about, back in, 20, 30 years ago, and she was, a maid of honor for her best friend. and she said, you know, how lucky am I to know a person like that, you know? How lucky am I to have that kind of relationship? And that's, you know, that's how I feel. I know all the people that know Chris here, I think that's how we all feel. You know, how lucky am I to have that kind of, you know, person in your corner on your side. So, you know, you guys, congratulations. Thank you, sir. Ever since you've met Arlene, I can see all this joy that you guys bring out in each other, and it's a beautiful thing to see. And I know there'll be many, many more years. So to everybody here, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful night. And you guys, congratulations. Thank you so much. You know, and we're all so happy for you. All right.
Next, we'll have the maid of honor, Suhani.
Hello, everyone. I'm Suhani. I'm Arlene's cousin, but we're more like best friends. We've grown together close pretty much past few years since we moved to America. Even back then in India, we were pretty close, but I mean, recent last 5-6 years, we've been pretty close, and I'm really happy. I'm so happy. I cannot tell you to see you this happy. I mean, I have to tell you that when you started talking, she told me about you, and I saw a different person. She was happier than before. She was always chirpier. Like, she's always, you know that how she is, but then she was more than that. And I was really happy and excited to see that Arlene with you, and I'm really happy for both of you. And also, I wanted to say something that I'm kind of jealous of you, because she was my photographer, she was my dancing buddy, she was so many things to me, but now I don't get to spend time with her, so. But, I mean, well, anyways, it's okay. I mean, she's an amazing cook. I'm pretty sure you know by now. And I love you, and I'm so happy to have you in our family, and even all of you for joining us today. Thank you so much, and congratulations to you, and good luck for your future, okay? And love you.
Next up, we have Aditi. Or Rahul, however you want to do it. Aditi, doesn't matter.
Hi, everyone. I'm Arlene's older sister, Aditi. And, okay, so dear little Alu, I'm so thankful to God. Oh my gosh, this is always hard for me. I'm so thankful to God to have you in my life. When we were little, I thought that you were a gift to me, a fun little permanent playmate, a little bundle of joy that I could carry in my arms, cuddle with, hold tight, play dolls with. Share food and laughs with, tease, and sometimes even boss around. But as time passed, I realized you were that one person who brought something really unique into my life. All the goofiness and all the funny little things you did and said, you brought a boatload of cheer, laughter, and joy. So much of joy into our little family. All those ridiculously hilarious things we did, all the Miffy songs, our made-up pet names for each other, all the mischief, keeping each other's secrets safe, super safe, all the tears and also joy. They're all still so close to me. And you are very close to my heart. And you will always be. Thank you so much. You're absolutely adorable and still the same sweet, funny little Alu as always. You know, life is a long journey, and sometimes this journey can feel really, really long. There are many that end up having to walk this journey all alone. So if you found a partner and God's given you that companion who can stick with you, there's nothing that can compare. It's really easy for two people to drift apart. especially as time goes on and the years go by. So hold on to one another and try to be as close as you possibly can. Don't be afraid to show those raw emotions. Don't be afraid to share all of those true feelings. It's okay to have emotions, and it's totally okay to have feelings, because emotions are what make us who we are, completely and humbly human. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable with each other. And vulnerability is a key to connection because it is the courage to be open to another human. It's saying the words that are pressing from the inside. It's opening yourself up to somebody getting closer. It's letting them know, here I am, this is me. It's giving without expectation or agenda and receiving with an open heart. Being vulnerable isn't a weakness. It's a sign of truthfulness, honesty, and courage. And it's what will make your bond ever so strong. So that's my little piece of advice, since I'm your older sister. And in the end, always just stay true to yourself, who you are deep on the inside, because you can only be true to the other person when you're first true to yourself. Chris, you're an awesome person, absolutely awesome. It's been so wonderful getting to know you and even your family. Yeah, your mom and dad are amazing. And you compliment Arlene so, so beautifully. And Arlene, you compliment him as well. And I can very confidently say that you both make each other's life so much more beautiful. I can just see the smile on her face, you know, whenever you guys come to see us. And it's like she is so, so happy. So I'm just so happy for you, Alu. I'm really happy for this. And I'm glad that you're both together and so happy. And I'm very thankful to God for all of that. And I'm so excited for you guys to start this amazing journey and adventure. Cheers to you guys.
Next, we have a few words from Rahul.
What's up, y'all? Arlene, glad to see you made it. So my name is Rahul. I am one of Arlene's many cousins. Shout out to all the cousins that are here. Everyone's over here. So I'm going to start this with a story. For those who don't know, Arlene and Chris initially met 4 years ago. They went on one date, and from what I heard, it went pretty well. But, you know, despite that, the universe said that it just wasn't time. I don't know. So they stopped seeing each other and went on with their lives. Fast forward 4 whole years later, and they run into each other at Whole Foods. They start talking again and go on some dates, and here they are now, ready to embark on this incredible journey called love. So there's a reason why I wanted to tell this story, is because I think there's a very important lesson to be learned here. And that lesson is giving up works. Arlene, it's pretty crazy that you're getting married. It didn't feel all that long ago when you and I were dance partners at our other cousin Ankita's wedding. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen that video, please don't. It is very, very painful to watch. But here we are 10 years later, and in that transition from awkward teenagers to working adults, I feel like I can say that you and I have had a certain shared appreciation for life. An appreciation for life that I also see in Chris. So I'm glad you found someone to share that with for many years to come. Chris, you're a genuine dude, and I'm looking forward to having you around a lot more so we can talk more about movies and music and all that stuff. And I guess I'll end this with saying you are now officially eligible to be in the family photos. Cheers, guys!
Yeah, good stuff. So we have a few additional words. Amita is going to come up next and also say a few things about the couple.
I'm talking about a miracle baby. I was in Guwahati in 1992, and I went to the doctor and I said, I have one daughter, Aditi, who just spoke, and I don't want any more kids. She looked at me. I said, I'm happy with one. And she says, okay, you wait for a year and then let's see what to do. And then in 3 years, I had Arlene, and I'm so thankful for that. She's a miracle baby. And she's brought so much laughter to me, Arlene, Aditi, and everyone in our lives. And I'm so happy to, bless both of them today. And I just got a small portion to share, if you permit me, that they have everything, good, lovely parents and everything in the world. But if there is something, I just pray that Jesus will, fill in that short. So I'll read from John 2, 1 to 12, the wedding at Cana. On the third day, there was a wedding at Cana in Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. Jesus also was invited to the wedding with his disciples. When the wine ran out, the mother of Jesus said to him, "They have no wine." And Jesus said to her, "Woman, what does this have to do with me? My hour has not yet come." His mother said to the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." Now there were 6 stone water jars there for the Jewish rites of purification, each holding 20 or 30 gallons. Jesus said to the servants, "Fill the jars with water," and they filled them up to the brim. And he said to them, "Now draw some out and take it to the master of the feast." So they took it. When the master of the feast tasted the water now become wine, and did not know where it came from, though the servants who had drawn the water knew. The master of the feast called the bridegroom and said to him, "Everyone serves the good wine first, and when people have drunk freely, then the poor wine. But you have kept the good wine until now." This, the first of his signs, Jesus did at Cana in Galilee and manifested his glory, and his disciples believed in him. I just commit both of them, and anything that is short, may Jesus fill in. God bless you both.
Please welcome Chris and Charlotte.
So Chris and Arlene, we just wanted to read this to you and bless you. The Apostle Paul wrote a letter to his spiritual son Timothy and said, "Man of God, follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, and meekness." And Chris, we have watched you follow after these things and become these things. And Paul goes on to say, "Fight the good fight of faith and lay hold of all that God has in store for you." Chris, I know that God has good things in store for you, and know that we are very proud of you, love you, and appreciate your wonderful character. And Arlene, from the first day that we met you, the most striking characteristic that you bring to our family is your incredible joy. Remember, the joy of the Lord is your strength. It is a powerful weapon, and continue to use this amazing gift and be the thermostat that continues to change the atmosphere wherever you are. We bless the two of you and know that you will have a long and successful union. So we wanted to do the Aaronic benediction. Yivarechecha Adonai Yavishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav alecha vichunecha. Yaseh Adonai panav alecha. Yasem lacha shalom. May the Lord bless you, watch over you. May the Lord shine his face upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord manifest his presence to you and establish you in peace. Shalom, nothing broken, nothing missing. Amen. Amen.